Halftime score, Logan 30, Greenbrier-White 21. Fans, don't forget there are concessions and merchandise available in Chesapeake Hall adjacent to this room. Also remember that a new ticket is needed for each game. If you plan on attending other contests this weekend, please purchase your tickets as soon as possible.
I'm Brad Paisley, and I'm a game changer.
Game changer is absolutely going to lead this state forward.
I'm Joe Manchin, and I'm a game changer.
I'm Shelley Moore Capito, and I'm a game changer.
It's time to make a difference here in West Virginia. I'm a game changer.
Game Changer is a student-powered substance misuse prevention movement. We're working in West Virginia schools to prevent opioid and other drug use before it starts and empower young mountaineers to make healthy choices and live drug-free lifestyles.
Become a game changer so that we can make a difference with young people, and that'll help us all in our society in the future.
I'm a game changer, and we can defeat this opponent.
Vince Lombardi once said, individual commitment to a group effort is what makes a team work. a company work, and a society work. As game changers, we are committed to working together to prevent drug use before it starts. 4 years ago, Game Changer was an ambitious dream. Today, thanks to your individual commitment, we can see it's working. It's working for our kids. It's working for our families. It's working for our communities. You can see it in the numbers. 50. That's the number of Game Changer schools now up and running in 18 West Virginia counties with our prevention education programs in collaboration with the Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation. Game Changer is rolling. Over 100 students from our Game Changer pilot high schools and middle schools and their Game Changer coaches have completed peer leadership training since instruction began in late January. These young leaders participated in Hazelden Betty Ford Prevention Solution staff presentations on opioid and substance misuse and performed exercises in public speaking and role-playing. We are seeing Game Changer student leaders take ownership of these groups and develop exponentially as public speakers. These leaders will carry the Game Changer Healthy Lifestyles message to their peers and to younger students throughout West Virginia. They will spearhead a cultural shift in our West Virginia schools and communities. 4. Intensive student education seminars are an important component of our Game Changer elementary school prevention education programs. These forums help students develop healthy habits, alert students to the risks of substance misuse, and help them develop skills to resist drug use. They show young people how to find and keep support, how to obtain substance-free healthy highs, and build resiliency around adverse childhood experiences. Over 20,000 students have toured the Game Changer-sponsored DEA Drugs Cost and Consequences exhibit at the West Virginia Culture Center this winter. 35,000 West Virginia students have attended in-school screenings of the Game Changer One Pill Can Kill long-form video, and thousands of young West Virginians have watched it online. The video is a key component of our One Pill Can Kill fentanyl prevention education program. Produced in collaboration with the United States Drug Enforcement Administration and the Discovery Channel, the program includes a parent toolkit designed to help parents learn about the opioid problem and open up lines of communication with their children in the home setting. There have been over 4 million views of Game Changer One Pill Can Kill video and display ads on Facebook, Snapchat, Hulu, and other platforms favored by young West Virginians. These ads warn young people of the dangers of playing Russian roulette with fentanyl-laced pills purchased online and link to the One Pill Can Kill video. Over 172,000 unique visits to our Game Changer Facebook page. And our Game Changer website has served blogs, helpful articles, and news posts to over 80,000 visitors. We continue to post new content each month to both our website and Facebook page to inform our team members and support young visitors. The numbers tell the story. Game Changer is working, up and running, and in full swing. In 4 short years, we've come farther than we ever dreamed. But there is much to do. The moment you have arrived is the perfect time to start out again. With your continued commitment, we will save a generation of West Virginians from opioid and substance misuse and tragic death from fentanyl. Let's keep Game Changer working for our kids, our families, and our communities.
The opioid crisis came in 3 waves. More than 2 decades ago, the first wave. Big drug companies started pushing out stronger and stronger addictive pain pills, getting hundreds of thousands of Americans irrevocably hooked and hijacking people's lives. When the prescription crackdown finally came, the second wave hit. People struggling with addiction were forced to turn to the street, where heroin was cheaper than black market pharmaceuticals. But compared to prescribed pills, heroin was unpredictable and dangerous. Many lost their lives. Now, the third wave is cresting. The crisis has taken a new, even darker turn with the advent of a synthetic opioid, 50 times stronger than heroin. It's called fentanyl. It's a stone-cold killer, and it's ending up in everything.
Look for the open person. and then it's up to that person to make the right decision after that, whether it's to make another pass or to score the ball. But I think that, everybody should trust their abilities and have confidence in each other and in themselves, just so that they can, play better. I think that's what it comes down to as well, is just having confidence and not being afraid of the moment. And I think, like you said earlier before the game, this is a big stage, right? So you got it. The lights are bright, but don't, like I said earlier, do not let the bright lights get in the way of what you're trying to do and succeed.
If you're looking for good news for the Spartans, I guess the scoring has been pretty balanced. It's 5 points each from Ava Workman, Kennedy Stewart, 4 points for Jada Waller, and 7 points for Haley McClure. So that's all the Spartan scoring, but 4 different players scoring multiple baskets there in the opening half. So they're spreading the wealth a little bit. Like to see Hannah Fuller get going a little bit and maybe some points off the bench somewhere for Greenbrier East tonight if they're going to claw back into this one. But as we mentioned, McClure playing well. She's got 7 points, 3 rebounds, also has an assist and a steal. And then Ava Workman hit that big 3 from the wing there. She has 5 points and 3 steals. So a couple of good contributions there. Just need to get everybody else going a little bit more.
Definitely. And I think, like you say, everyone's kind of, doing what they do other than, what we expect from Kennedy and kind of Ava. Also, Jada. I think Jada probably needs to come out and have a, better half than, what the first half was. Actually, the whole team should have a better half, the first half was. But, having some of our key, players or key scorers, have it not up to their average or even close to their average by the half, that's going to hurt us.
I just want to see the Lady Spartans try to win the offensive rebound margin
for once.
I think this should be a game where you should try to win the offensive rebounding margin and try to get some second chance opportunities, because when other teams do it, good things happen to them.
Right.
So when we do it, I think good things can happen for us as well. We just got to attack and try to get the offensive rebound as much as we possibly can.
Yeah, for sure. Just going to come out with that same energy that we did in the opening quarter. I think we'll be fine. But we know Coach Justice will make some adjustments, so we'll see what happens. We'll take one more break here on the Warner Music School of Lewisburg halftime show. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half of the action. Greenbrier East and Logan here from the Battle for the Spring House.
Experience the warmth of the season as wintertime comes to life at the Greenbrier. Enjoy an exceptional array of indoor and outdoor adventures mingled with seasonal foods, wines, and entertainment January 5th through March 9th. Whether sipping on a unique winter cocktail around a cozy fire, taking an enthusiastic splash in the heated indoor pool, or bundled up tight as you glide gracefully around the ice skating rink, you'll be refreshed and energized by a winter excursion to America's resort. For more information, visit greenbrier.com.
Logan basketball as we start the second half. The Wildcats lead it by 9 here over Greenbrier East at the Battle for the Springhouse. Amick with it as she gets in the lane, goes right past Hannah Fuller and extends that lead to double digits as we start the second half with a little runner. It's 32-21.
Yeah, that's not the way you want to start to have, the ladies. Hopefully, get some more stops.
Back come the Spartans. They feed it inside to Hannah Fuller. Coach Justice clearly wants to get her going. Hannah is absolutely mugged inside there, and no whistles blow. I mean, you've got to call something there. He said straight up. Kennedy Stewart will inbound underneath the basket. Kennedy looking for some help. Throws it way up top to McKenna McClure. McKenna goes around the screen from Fuller. Fuller rolls off the screen to the bucket, puts it up, and scores it.
That's a good pass by McKenna McClure as well. Good entry feed.
And like you pointed out, Coach wants to get Hannah going early, so that's a good start.
Yeah, it's clear that's their plan as they've gone right to her early on here. It's now 32-23. On the wing now is Haley Krause. Greenbrier East bench trying to get into it a little bit, bring a little energy. Logan going inside as well, and Bam Mosby puts it up and in for her first points of the game. Too easy there for Logan.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. That was a tough layup, but nice shot by her.
Back comes Greenbrier East. Ava Workman controlling the point now for East. Kennedy Stewart swings it right to McKenna McClure. She gets inside, feeds it down to Waller. Now back out. McKenna McClure is open top of the key. She's going to drive it in and give it to Ava Workman. Workman drives across court, hands off to Kennedy Stewart. Kennedy goes around the defense, puts it up. Nice pass there to Hannah Fuller, and Fuller scores it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I seen a smack on the arm. It was subtle. It was subtle, but it was a foul.
And if you've seen the look in Kennedy Stewart's eye just now, it was I'm going to make a play.
Yeah,
I'm going to make a play, and I'm proud of her for that because she has to take things in her own hands right now, and just try to look to get everybody open because they're putting a lot of pressure on Kennedy Stewart.
Absolutely, a nice decision there to dish it off.
Great pass.
And Fuller 4 quick points. See if she can add to it now at the line, and she does. Swishes it through. 5 points for Hannah Fuller.
Going back on that, sometimes you have to force the issue, as a player. When things not going right or your team's not going, you have to force something like that. So, like you said, good job by her.
Greenbrier-East all over him on the defensive end.
Get on the ball.
Haley Krause falls to the floor. Greenbrier-East trying to tie it up. And we get a whistle blown and a jump ball called. It'll be Logan basketball.
Little by little, that's what we need to do. Get a
score.
It's
East ball.
East ball, excuse me.
Yep, try to get a stop and score. Try to get a stop.
That's right, because Logan started the ball because they scored right off the bat. 8-point game, 34-26. Ava Workman controlling the point now, has the top of the key. She gets it to a cutting Kennedy Stewart. Now back to Workman. Workman backs it out. Directs traffic. Calls out the offense. Goes between the leg. Now feeds it to Waller. Waller back to Ava. Ava sees the C's part. Gets in the lane. Puts up a little floater. Rolls all the way around the rim. Can't get it to go. Fuller pulls it down. Gets it to McClure. McClure puts it up with the left hand. No foul called. The basket won't go. And Logan controls the rebound. And as they do, McKenna McClure ties up Bam Mosby. I don't know why they're not calling anything inside there. Absolute physical inside. Looks like a wrestling match, and the whistles aren't blowing.
That was a very quick jump ball. I don't know how you call that so quick.
Bam Mosby dribbles through it. It's knocked away by Greenbrier-East, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan, but Greenbrier-East has certainly turned up the pressure here.
Yeah, they have a little bit of fight in them now. And you can see it. It's showing.
As they should. They should be mad right now. I mean, you got to play like you mad sometimes.
Logan gets through the pressure easily this time. Bam Mosby with it on the right wing. She's guarded there by Jada Waller. She hands off to Haley Krause. Krause had a big first half. And she gets it back to Addison Amick. Amick backs it out. Looks over the defense. Now gets it inside to a cutting Haley Krause. She puts it up and no good. Ball's loose on the floor. Kennedy Stewart gets it out front to Jada Waller. Waller across midcourt. Waller now backs it out on the wing. Feeds it inside. Too high for Hannah Fuller, but she's going to be fouled. Foul goes against Peyton Butcher of Logan. And Kennedy Stewart will inbound underneath the basket. Her team trails it by 8 with 5:08 to go in the third quarter. Stewart looking for some help, throws it into Hannah Fuller. Fuller now back to Stewart on the left wing. Stewart goes around the horn, goes down the corner to Ava Workman. Workman's going to drive into paint, tries to kick it cross court to McKenna McClure and has it stolen away by Krause. Krause back across midcourt, now slows it down as she crosses the Springhouse. 4:52 to go. It's 34-26 Logan. These two teams playing for a spot in tomorrow's championship game against North Marion. Right wing, Addison Amick guarded by Kennedy Stewart. They swing it around the horn. Logan taking its time right now with an 8-point lead as Bam Mosby controls it up top. Fed inside to Amick. She drives in the lane, loses it out of bounds. It'll be Greenbrier-East ball.
Yeah, and Hannah Fuller right there. If I was her, I wouldn't put my hands down trying to get a steal at all. I would just keep my hands up. I think she almost got away with one right there.
Greenbrier-East starting to get some stops. Now let's see if it can find some offense on this end of the floor. Kennedy Stewart crosses midcourt. Stewart goes on the wing to Workman. Workman down the corner to open Jada Waller. 3, strong off the iron, no good. Good hustle by Kennedy Stewart. Gets the rebound inside. Loses it out of bounds. It was last touched by Logan. It'll stay with Greenbrier-East.
And that's what I mean when I say Kennedy Stewart has like that look in her eyes. She's trying to do everything. I think she should have been. Yeah, I think she should have been back right there in transition. But I'm not mad at her for trying to get offensive rebound.
Ava Workman 3 from the corner, short off the iron. Kennedy Stewart comes crashing in, ends up in the hands of McKenna McClure. McClure drives in, has her shot blocked. Jada Waller, good hustle there, and ties up Bam Mosby. It'll be Greenbrier-East basketball in the alternating possession.
Starting to get a little fight in this, and I like it.
Had some good looks from three. Both Jada Waller and Ava Workman had a good look there. Got to start knocking some of them down. Ava, top of the key, drives in, puts up a floater in the lane, rolls around every part of the rim. Hannah Fuller gets a rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. Late whistle, but she did get the call.
Yeah, I think they late to everything tonight.
Logan's coach Kevin Gertz saying you only call fouls on us, but a foul's a foul, and that was certainly one.
For sure.
As Hannah Fuller puts the free throw up and gets the roll.
And what I'll say is, in the second quarter, I think we had more team fouls than they did.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely we did. Fuller has one more. Goes up, swishes this one through. Hannah Fuller, 7 points here in this quarter. She's helped Greenberry's claw back. It's 34-28. Ava Workman nearly has a steal. We get a jump ball call. And he'll stay with Logan.
He's not playing around over
Nah, he's upset. I understand, though.
Inbounds pass to Bam Mosby. Mosby gets it to Amick. She breaks the pressure into the hands of Krause. Krause now back to Amick on the left wing. She's guarded there by Ava Workman. Goes cross court to Albright. Albright drives in, puts up a floater against Jada Waller, and Ava Workman has the rebound. Ava has it poked away from behind, but able to recontrol it. Now gets it to Kennedy Stewart. Kennedy, top of the key, drives in, kicks it out to McKenna McClure. McClure drives in the lane, finds Waller. Waller open for a corner three. There it is! Jada Waller knocks down the three, and Greenbrier East has cut this lead to three. It's 34-31. Kevin Gertz wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Logan leading Greenbrier East here at the Battle for the Spring House. We'll be back for more on Oldies 93 and the Greenbrier Valley channel.
I'm going to pull back. You want another shot, Lucas?
Dribbles with the left hand across half court. She's on the left wing, goes up top to Waller. Waller's going to drive the lane, stops, puts up a little floater.
That's
gets
tough.
the roll.
I like it. Her being
Took
aggressive,
the bump,
getting downhill. Yeah, for sure.
Jada Waller, 8 points in this quarter, and Coach Justice wants a timeout. His team's back in front with 1:23 to go in the third quarter. Greenbrier East leads at 36-34. We'll be back for more on Oldies 93. Logan outscored Greenbrier East 22-5 in the second quarter. Greenbrier East returns the favor here as they've outscored the Wildcats 15-4. That's a travel on the other end, no call.
It was.
But Krause loses it out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan.
That's a travel.
That's a huge travel.
Greenbrier East 15-4 here in the third quarter. They lead it 36-34 with 1:17 to go. Logan inbounds it. Nearly stolen away by Ava Workman as Krause gets inside the three-point arc. Goes back out now to Addison Amick. Amick and Krause playing a little pitch and catch out front. And now Krause has it as she resets the offense. Looks over to Greenbrier East zone. Now goes right wing to Amick. Amick guarded by Workman. 57 seconds showing on the clock as Logan passes it around. Finds a wide open Haley Krause, and she knocks down a three from the left wing.
I think she was needing that.
Back in front is Logan. It's now 37-36 as Kennedy Stewart crosses midcourt. Spartans trail it by 1. They've trailed by 11. Both teams have had 11-point leads as Ava Workman gets in the lane, puts it off the glass, and scores it. Play looked like it was breaking down. Ava Workman just took off through the lane and put it off the glass and scored. 38-37, Greenbrier East back in front. Here comes Amick on the other end. Gets it to Krause. Krause
away with travels.
Ball's loose on the floor. Ava Workman, Kennedy Stewart diving on it. We're going to get a jump ball call, and the possession arrow will point to Logan with 17.2 seconds. Addison Amick will trigger the inbound pass in front of the Greenbrier East cheerleaders by the stage on the far end of Colonial Hall. Amick guarded out of bounds there by Ava Workman. 5-second call. We'll turn it over to Greenbrier East.
That's great defense right there. Great. And whoever was playing on the ball, that was a great ball pressure.
Go. They ain't turning around.
Back comes Greenbrier East as Kennedy Stewart crosses midcourt with 15 seconds on the clock. Kennedy gets it to Waller. Waller, top of the key, had a little space as she tries to feed Hannah Fuller, threw it away. Logan gets the steal. Here comes Amick, 3, 2, 1, and she's going to fire the three, top of the key, knocks it down as the horn inspires an off-balance three, rolls home for Addison Amick, and that's going to end our third quarter. We've played 3. Logan leads at 39. Greenbrier-East basketball, as we begin the fourth quarter, they trail 39-38. That last shot from Logan was ruled a 2, so it's just a 1-point Logan lead right now as they get the ball in the corner to Hannah Fuller. It's stolen away by Addison Amick. Amick guarded by Workman, gets it over to Krause. Krause drives in against Kennedy Stewart, puts it up, can't get it to go, and Ava Workman controls the rebound. Outlet pass to Jada Waller. Waller attacks on the other end. She nearly loses it, spins in the lane, has it in the corner, finds an open McKenna McClure. 3-ball, hits it.
That's a big shot.
That's a huge shot.
Big shot by McKenna.
Huge shot.
McKenna McClure puts the Lady Spartans back in front. It's 41-39. Spartans setting up the defense now as the ball was loose, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Kennedy Stewart. It'll stay with Logan. Greenbrier nearly had a turnover that time.
He almost did. It was close. Good pressure, though, and impressed by them.
Spartans lead it by 2, 7-12 showing on the clock. The winner, as we mentioned, plays North Marion. Ava Workman nearly has a steal on the inbound. Knocks it out of bounds. Last touch by Ava. Ava is all over Addison Amick right now.
As she should. As she should.
Amick gets it in the backcourt. She'll cross the midcourt stripe with 7:07 to go. Nearly stolen away once again, but Krause able to control it. She's on the right wing, goes around the screen, feeds it inside to Mosby. She puts it gets it to Peyton Butcher, who puts it up and scores it to tie the game. 41 all, 6:52 to go. Kennedy Stewart dribbling top of the key. She loses on the floor, able to get it back and gets it in the hands of Jada Waller. Waller gets it to Ava Workman on the right wing. Workman gets it back up top to Waller. Waller finds some space inside, gets to the rim, puts it off the glass and scores it. Jada Waller coming alive. She's got 10 here in the second half, and Greenbrier-East up 2.
There you go.
Now Waller steals it away. Ends up, though, in the hands of Jaden Mead of Logan. Back the other way. Jumper by Amick from just inside the foul line. No good. Peyton Butcher gets the rebound, puts it back up, and scores it. Butcher has all 4 points for Logan here in the fourth quarter, and we're back tied at 43.
Yeah, Butcher, she's doing a good job of,
Kenny Stewart pull up long 3 off the back iron. And rebounds into the hands of Logan. I don't know if you want that shot if you're Greenbrier.
Yeah, that's a frustration shot. I'm not
seen
mad
her
at
make
her.
it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at her.
Make
That's
it.
her range. That is definitely her range. But just, it could have went both ways.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
not mad at her at all.
And I don't think Coach is either.
Amick gets it on the wing to Jaden Mead. Now back up top to Bam Mosby. Mosby gets it to Amick. Back to Mosby. She drives in against Hannah Fuller. Has it knocked loose. Ava Workman's down on the floor. Gets it up and gets it in the hand of McKenna McClure. McClure crosses midcourt, throws it out to Waller. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Haley Krause of Logan.
I can see the defensive effort in this half for East has picked up tremendously.
No doubt about
tremendously. I've seen them play like good games, but this is a game you have to fight back, and they are fighting, and I like it. They just got to keep their foot right there where they need it. Don't let up. Keep fighting hard.
No doubt about it. Inbounds pass to McKenna McClure. She's fouled out front by Kinley Steele. Ball almost rolls in my lap. I was going to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
from here.
I was about to say, Cam, go ahead and shoot that, boy.
It's kind of Kennedy's range from over here.
Yeah.
This is definitely Stewart District is what we call it.
Yeah.
Jada Waller fouled by Amick. Amick now has 3 with 5:25 to go. Inbounds pass to Kennedy Stewart in the backcourt. We're all tied, 43 all. Stewart around the screen from McKenna McClure, runs into Ava Workman, but they're just going to exchange the ball. As Workman gets in the lane, kicks it out to McClure. McClure, long 3 from the wing, short off the iron. Hannah Fuller skied for the rebound, had it knocked out of her hands, but they'll say Fuller was the last one to touch it. And it'll be Logan basketball with 5:11 to go. 43-43, 5:11. Winner plays North Marion tomorrow in the championship game. Loser will play Mingo Central in the consolation. Addison Amick across midcourt, guarded closely there by Ava Workman. She gets it on the wing to Krause. Krause drives in, had it poked away, but they're going to call a foul against Greenbrier-East.
Yeah.
It'll go against Jada Waller.
She could just slide her feet over instead of reaching. She would have beat it to the spot. It could have been a charge.
Second foul on Jada Waller. Logan will inbound in front of the cheerleaders. Amick guarded there by Workman. Greenbrier-East got a 5-second call in this situation earlier in the game, but instead they get it into Kinley Steele. She drives in and draws the foul.
Up, though. Just keep your hands up. Stop bringing your hands down. I think any ref are going to call a foul, whether it looks like a foul or not. When your hands come down.
He called that on the floor?
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Wow.
Logan,
That's crazy.
Logan will inbound. Amick looking to get it in. Good defense there from Greenbrier, but they get it into Bam Mosby. Mosby dribbles it back up top and resets. 4:50 showing on the clock. Mosby drives in against Jada Waller, spins in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball put up from the wing and hits it.
It's a good play.
Jaden Mead connects on a 3, and that puts Logan back in front, 46-43. Greenbrier see if they can answer here. Ava Workman, top of the key, drives in. Ava creates a little space, gets cut off there, had the ball knocked away from her, and she's back out on the wing. Workman drives in. Nice pass there to Hannah Fuller. Fuller can't finish it, gets her own rebound, puts it up and scores it. Coach Justice calls timeout. 4:19 to go. Greenbrier's trailing Logan 46-45. We'll be back for more from the Battle from the Springhouse on Oldies 93 and the Greenbrier Valley channel. Fair runs from both teams, double-digit leads from both teams. But we've got 4 minutes to decide a winner. Logan, cross midcourt. Amick gets it on the wing to Kraus. Kraus left wing goes now back up top to Amick as she'll reset the offense. 4:06 now showing on the clock, and Logan clinging to this 1-point lead. Amick has Ava Workman all over her as she tries to feed it inside to Bam Mosby. And they're going to get Jada Waller coming over her back.
I don't know how that was a foul, but some of these calls have been questionable.
That's Waller's third with 3:59. And Meade will inbound from the sideline. Dangerous pass there as Ava Workman nearly had a steal, but gets it in the hands of Amick. Amick with 3:53 now, dribbles back to the middle of the court. Picked up there by Waller. Now goes cross court to Kraus. She's hit some big shots tonight. She's guarded by Kennedy Stewart. Gets a screen, gets a little space, puts it up, no good. Hannah Fuller gets the rebound and gets it in the hands of Kennedy Stewart.
That's the type of shot you want Kraus to take too. A contested jumper.
Stewart behind the back, pull up jumper, no good. Rebound into the hands of Meade. She walked, no call. Throws it across court to Kraus. Kraus guarded there by Kennedy Stewart, gets Stewart in the air and draws the foul. That's Stewart's third. And that's going to send Haley Kraus to the line.
If some of the girls on these screens that Logan said, if they just fall one time.
Yeah, it'll be a legal screen.
It'll be a legal screen every time.
I just seen the way the one girl for Logan set a screen and rolled. She didn't even set the screen.
I learned that in college, though, as a guard.
Yeah.
You come off the screen, just fall.
First free throw is good. Makes it 47-45. Second one rims out, so it'll stay a 2-point game. Greenbrier basketball with 3:23.
There we go.
Kennedy Stewart across midcourt, stops, pulls a three, spins all the way around, won't go in. Hannah Fuller with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Jada Waller gets the rebound. Jump ball call. She dribbled it.
Possession of the ball.
She dribbled the ball. How can you dribble the ball if it's
jump ball?
Two teams have possession? Wow. That is a crazy call, but Logan ends up with the basketball. Across midcourt comes Amick. She backs it out with a 2-point lead. Clock shows 3:07.
I can't leave
her
her
open.
open.
Corner, Ava Albright for three, and she connects.
She's been
50-45. Coach Justice is going to be all over him, and he has every right to there. That was the most That's amazing. But as it is, Greenbrier needs an answer here. They trail by 5 with just under 3 minutes to go. But they've made runs already today. Yeah. They can do it again. So see what Greenbrier has out of the timeout. We know Coach Justice is going to draw something up. And this is a big possession. You want to get it back to a one-possession game here.
And one thing I'll tell, for the listeners as well, you can all hear this. But, a cool head wins a hot game, and that's what the ladies need to just keep in mind right now. Don't get hot-headed. Stay cool. Stay cool. Fight through adversity. Yes, the ref makes bad calls, but, that's just basketball. You just got to keep going.
Next play.
Yeah, that's a tough one to stay cool after.
I agree.
It is. But, hey,
you can't do nothing about it.
And nothing you can do. We can't tell them to review that.
Yep. We could, though. We have the technology over here. I can even draw on this replay screen and show them. Ava Workman, top of the key, hands off to Kennedy Stewart. Kennedy goes around the horn, leaves it for McKenna McClure. McClure dribbles back up top, calls out the offense, gets it in the hands of Ava Workman.
I want to see Ava penetrate. I want to see her penetrate.
Ava left open for a 3, short off the iron, rebound, pulled out of there by Bam Mosby of Logan. Here comes Logan back the other way. They've got a 5-point lead, and they don't need to hurry now as the coach Kurtz tells them to slow it down. Coach Justice telling them to pick it up. Ava Workman knocked to the floor on a screen, and Logan just going to hold it out front. They see the clock tick down to 2:12. Greenbrier needs to force the action here. Is Logan content just to hold on to it? Addison Amick. Nope.
Yeah, they need to add some pressure. I don't know why East is just sitting out there just letting them burn time.
Coach is telling them to. They've got it down to 156 now as Ava Workman now picks up Amick. Ava's all over Amick, and we nearly had a 5-second call, but first we get a timeout by Logan. 1:50 to go. Logan leads at 50-45. We'll be back for more on Oldies 93 and the Greenbrier Valley Channel.
Experience the warmth of the season as wintertime comes to life at the Greenbrier. Enjoy an exceptional array of indoor and outdoor adventures mingled with seasonal foods, wines, and entertainment January 5th through March 9th. Whether sipping on a unique winter cocktail around a cozy fire, taking an enthusiastic splash in the heated indoor pool, or bundled up tight as you glide gracefully around the ice skating rink, you'll be refreshed and energized by a winter excursion to America's resort. For more information, visit greenbrier.com.
Coach Jess is going over some final instructions with his team. They trail by 5, 50-45 with 1:50 to go. Logan basketball. Greenbrier needs to find a way to get it back in his hands.
Yeah, he just needs constant pressure. Can't let up, can't give him no space. Don't let him breathe.
Ava Albright looks to inbound. Nearly an over and back there.
Yeah,
I guess it went in the backcourt. I have to see that one again. As Krause picked up by Ava Workman. Now Bam Mosby, Logan just running clock out front, and McKenna McClure fouls, and that is the 5th Greenbrier foul, I believe. Goes against McClure. Her first, and that's going to send Bam Mosby to the line. Guys, I've said it before, I miss the one-on-ones in this type of situation.
Absolutely, and now that we haven't been in this situation yet this year, but now that you say that, I agree.
Mosby misses the first.
And one-on-one, that'll benefit us.
Got a box out here if you're Greenbrier as Mosby puts the second one up and hits it. Makes it a 6-point game. It's 45-51 with 1:37. Ava Workman on the other end. Stops, pull-up jumper, hits
That's a good shot.
Ava knocks it down, makes it 51-47, 128. Greenbrier's trying to force the action in the backcourt. Amick dribbles through the pressure. Now she'll reset. Gets it back up top to Mosby. Mosby double-teamed there and fouled. Foul again, I think, is going to go against McKenna McClure with 1:19 to go.
East has to do a better job of not letting Amick, is that her name last name?
Yeah.
Number 3.
Don't let her get the ball.
Dribble the press or dribble through the press. She's the only ball handler they have, so then they should not hurt the ball right when it comes out the basket.
And have some, I'm sorry, Cam.
Oh, you're good. Mosby confidently stepped to the line, put it up quickly, and knocked it down.
I was going to say have a little bit of urgency on as to the time and knowing what you need to do right now in these scenarios.
Mosby hits them both. 2 big free throws there. Makes it 53-47, 1:18 to go. Back comes Greenbrier. Kennedy Stewart gets it to Ava Workman. Ava on the wing. cut off there. Now spins. Now throws it inside to cutting Hannah Fuller. Hannah goes to the basket. Fouled. Can't get it to go. Nearly had to roll as she scooped it up in the paint.
That's a good pass by Ava Workman as well. And good dive by Hannah Fuller. Great dive.
Need both of these from Hannah Fuller. She steps to the line. She's 3 for 3 there tonight. Fuller's first, swishes through. I don't know who you foul if you're Greenbrier because Mosby made 3 of 4 and was confident on those last 2.
Yeah, honestly, I think they're all good shooters out there.
Hannah's second one is up and in.
33.
Yeah,
I would look to foul 33 right there.
There she had the ball. They get it out of her hands, and they're instead going to foul.
Wrong person to foul. I would foul 33.
Coach Justice says not her. That's not who they were wanting to foul.
And I think he had the same probably thought that I just had.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Foul 33.
Amick 1 for 2 from the line, so let's see if we can get her to miss one here. 53-49, Greenbrier trails by 4, 1:07 showing on the clock. As Addison Amick steps to the foul line. Long pause as she eyes the rim and swishes it through. Clutch free throws here down the stretch for Logan. They've knocked them down when they needed them.
Some big-time free throws.
Amick will have one more. Bends at the knees, puts this one up short off the iron. Rebound, Hannah Fuller. So 1 out of 2. Greenbrier will take that. They need points on the other end. 49-54. Ava Workman open for a 3. Strong off the back iron. Hannah Fuller skies in the air. And Logan loses it out of bounds over on the far sideline. 53.4 seconds. Spartans trail by 5. Need a bucket here to make it a one-possession game. Ava Workman had a good look there. Couldn't get it to go.
She definitely did.
They inbound to Ava, now down the corner to McClure. Now back up top to Ava. Greenbrier can't waste too much time here as Ava drives in, backs it out. 47 seconds on the clock. Jada Waller had a 3. Passes it up, goes back in the corner. Ava Workman, 3, knocks it down. Ava Workman a clutch 3 with 39.8 seconds to go. And Greenbrier calls timeout. Down 2. It's 54-52. We'll be back for more exciting action right here from the Grit Battle for the Springhouse on Oldies 93 and the Greenbrier Valley channel.
Here's some famous fans here. You got me? I'm going to pull back.
39.8 seconds, nothing decided yet as Greenbrier trails 52-54. Logan gets the inbound. They're trapped there. Ball's loose on the floor, but Haley Krause able to get through it. They want to make Krause give it up, but McKenna McClure fouls her with 30.4 seconds. McClure's third foul will send Krause to the line. Coach telling them they got plenty of time. Krause so far tonight, 3 for 5 at the line. Yeah, she calmly knocks down the first. Actually, she's now 5 for 7. She was 4 for 6 prior to that one. She'll have one more to try to make it a 2-possession game, and she does. Knocks them both down. Inbounds pass to Ava Workman. Greenbrier trails by 4 with 28 seconds. On the wing to Waller. Waller looks over the defense, goes around the screen, clocks down to 23. Ball's knocked loose. It'll stay with Greenbrier East out of bounds with 20.8. Wasted a lot of time there. Coach Justice wanted a foul. Didn't get one. Inbounds pass to Kennedy Stewart with 20 seconds. She needs to hurry. Kennedy's going to stop, pop a 3 off the back iron, no good. Ava Workman slaps the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Logan basketball. 14.4 seconds. Greenbrier East trails by 4. Coach Justice will take another timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back for the conclusion of the final game of day 1 at the Battle for the Springhouse on Oldies 93 and the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Out of the timeout, Greenbrier East quickly forced to foul Haley Krause. And she's going to go to the line to basically try to put this one on ice. Her team leads it by 4 with 13.7 seconds. Krause, first one is up and good. Makes it a 5-point lead. Second one up and good as well. It's a 6-point advantage with 7 seconds. Greenbrier's going to let it roll. Kennedy Stewart picks it up, crosses midcourt, gives it to Ava Workman. Ava drives in, gives it to McKenna McClure. Clock's down to 8. Greenbrier needs a shoot. Ava Workman, top of the key, 3, rolls out. Sandy Benton had a rebound stripped out of her hands, and that's going to do it. Logan Wildcats pull off the 58-52 win over Greenbrier East and punch their ticket to the championship game of the Battle for the Springhouse. Greenbrier East sees its 10-game winning streak come to an end. They fall to 13-4 on the season, while Logan improves to 9-8. Logan will face North Marion tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the Battle for the Springhouse championship game. Greenbrier East will face Greenbrier East will face who do they play?
I think Mingo Central.
Mingo Central, yep. Mingo Central tomorrow at, let me look up the time of that one. It'll be tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Greenbrier East against Mingo Central in the consolation game. We'll come back to wrap this one up, tell you all about it, and tell you about tomorrow's broadcast on the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on Oldies 93.
To enjoy all there is to offer at America's Resort. We hope to see you back for more games here at the Battle for the Springhouse.
Back here on the Cornerstone IGA postgame show, a disappointing loss for the Lady Spartans of Greenbrier-East as they see their 10-game winning streak come to an end with a loss to Logan here in the first round of the Battle for the Springhouse. And a crazy game, a back-and-forth game. The score was tied 4 times. The lead changed hands 7 times. Both teams led by as many as 11. But down the stretch, Logan made the free throws when it needed them most, and Greenbrier-East couldn't find shots in the final minutes, and Logan secures the 58-52 victory. And, guys, I know that's a disappointing one for sure for Greenbrier-East, who was playing so well, and Coach Justice's promise of not losing another regular season game comes to a close. But you like some of the effort you saw in coming back in this one after you fall behind, but maybe just ran out of gas late for Greenbrier-East.
Yeah, I was going to say that, and it's just having the urgency and knowing, what to do in certain, situations. I think, it was a point where, we were down 2 points or down 3 points, and we should have been fouling somebody else, but instead we're fouling one of the best free throw shooters on the team. So just knowing, what to do in those key moments. But like you said, I think the energy was there in the second half. They definitely fought hard, and it was good to see them, have that in them. It's just a sad way to lose, though.
I think, personally, experience. I've been out and got to at least got off to a good start, and then somewhat, got in a drought and let a team get on a run. And it's hard to come back from those, and sometimes it can be a little bit too late, as like it was tonight. But ladies, they'll learn, and I'm sure Coach, he's on them about probably forgetting about this, honestly, moving on to the next one, because kind of can't dwell on it. Like you said, you can't do anything about some games, or when you lose, you can't do anything after the game. So. Yeah, hopefully it bounces back.
I think sports is all about lessons, especially in a regular season. You can learn a lesson from every game, and I think against Woodrow Wilson, against Wyoming East, Greenbrier-East saw how good it can be when it comes ready to play and plays its best game. But then games like tonight and even the other night at Oak Hill, you see what can happen when you don't bring your A game and you don't bring the energy every night. So hopefully that's a lesson that the Lady Spartans learn from down the stretch, and they figure out a way to bring their best game every night as we close down the regular season.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta start with the fight from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you hit it on the money. First quarter we did.
Second, punched us back.
And then they punched us back hard in the second quarter, going 22-5. And that's huge. I think that changed the game in a way.
Mm-hmm. That gave them confidence, and we lost confidence.
Yep. But it's just the little things, in my opinion, right? Being around basketball for a while, you just see it's the little things that make or break games, right? It wasn't the missed three, right? It wasn't the missed layup as much as it was, getting a offensive rebound or, securing a defensive rebound. It's those little things, and getting on the floor for loose balls, and just those type of plays are the plays, like we call them the 50-50s, that makes or breaks the game right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you look at it here, guys, when you break down the stat sheet, the thing that really jumps out at you don't see this very often. Greenbrier-East took 14 more shots than Logan did.
Wow.
But they end up making an equal number. Logan is 19 of 43, Greenbrier-East 19 of 57. Logan made one more three, 7-6, and then Logan cleaned up at the foul line. They were 13 of 18. Greenbrier-East went to the line just 8 times.
That's what I was going to say the game was.
Greenbrier-East perfect 8 of 8 at the line, but Logan got there a whole lot more often than Greenbrier-East did, and that really did prove to be the difference of the game.
And sometimes, and from experience, I played, at a level where sometimes we kind of got, opposing teams shot a lot more free throws than we did because we shot a lot of jumpers. And that happened tonight. We didn't really get a paint impact until Hannah did in the second half, and we just got to learn to be aggressive. And, free throws are part of the game. You got to get to the line. The team makes the most. More than likely going to win.
I do want to clear up one stat that we went over at halftime. The final stat sheet says Logan's bench outscored Greenbrier-East 34-0, which that 0 for Greenbrier-East is significant. But the 34, not as much, because when I look at the stat sheet, they had Gray for Logan listed as a starter, but playing 0 minutes. And then they had Krause listed off the bench scoring 32 minutes. So that, will definitely make the difference because she had 22 points. So that's where that discrepancy came in. But it nonetheless, an impressive night for Krause, who scored 22 points along with 5 rebounds, block shot, and a steal. So she played really well for Logan and helps the Wildcats punch their ticket to tomorrow's championship game. We'll take one more break here on the Cornerstone IGA postgame show. When we come back, it'll be time to name our Magic's Computer Repair player of the game and wrap up our final statistics. Stay with us here at the Battle of the Springhouse on Oldies 93 and the Greenbrier Valley channel.
America's resort to Greenbrier is battle for the Springhouse. Battle for the Springhouse. Battle for the Springhouse. Battle for the Springhouse.
Partner right down the lane, jams it home. Wow. Greenbrier gets it back and scores to tie the game.
Long three-pointer up and in.
Get off the glass and scores.
Three-pointer is good. Wow, what a shot.
Kitty open for a three.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a tie game again. Just a big block on the other end. Open again. Sergeant three. Hits it. Another big three for the win.
Oh, man, what a play. 3, 2, 1. Spartan victory. The Spartans survive.
This one is going to be special.
Here one final time on the Cornerstone IGA postgame show, and guys, it's time to name our Magic's Computer Repair player of the game. And being the battle for the Springhouse and being the hometown broadcast for Greenbrier East, we're going to name one for both teams here. So let's start with Logan. Who are we going to name for the winning Wildcats tonight?
Cross. Yeah, I agree as well.
She came out with the first. I think she had the first 12 points.
Yeah, definitely. She set the tone.
She set the tone, and I think, and also I was watching just her body language and her aggressiveness, and it was the same from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. She kept that motor going, and I think she was the reason why they left out here with a win tonight. Honestly.
Yeah, Hallie Krause ends up with 22 points, 5 rebounds, a blocked shot, and a steal for our Logan Magic's Computer Repair player of the game. And then who are we going to name for Greenbrier East tonight?
Who you like?
Well, going off of I thought Jada Waller played a really, really solid game. I think she was she had 13 points. She was 6 for 14, 6 rebounds. In my mind, I would give it to Waller, but it's hard because I think 3 girls in my mind stepped up, or 4. I think. I can't. It's hard to make up my mind, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Because, like I said, I think Hannah had a really good spurt where she kept us in the game.
She did.
McKenna had a great spurt.
That's what I was going to say.
Ava hit big shots at the end of the game as a freshman and made big plays. So it's kind of hard for me right now to choose. I'm going to let you choose.
I'm going to say my reason. I say McKenna because McKenna did what she does every night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to do that every night, too. And it might not, like I said, seem like a lot in the stat sheet, but she brings her effort and her energy every single night, and she understands what shot she's supposed to take and what shot she's not. And she just plays hard. And sometimes when you play hard, in the first half, she definitely did. Sometimes when you play hard, that can put yourself in the right position. And that would be my opinion. But,
But it's hard. Like I said, this is Hannah
I'm a big fan of McKenna.
Hannah Fuller's first game back, due to her illness, and she played solid. She grabbed some big boards. She scored points when we needed them. Was 100% from the free throw line.
Yeah, you're right.
That right there, without having her post, like I said, her points in the paint, we wouldn't have had a chance because we were shooting a lot of jumpers. So, in my mind, I love McKenna McClure. I think you were right about that. But me personally, I would go with Hannah Fuller, just because I think we needed her this game. Like we actually.
Yeah, I guess since you all are tied, I'm going to have to be the tiebreaker here.
Tied up. Yeah. Go ahead and do it, Cam.
I think I'm going to side with you, Bryce, and I'll tell you why. Because Greenbrier East, when it really needed to get back in the game in the third quarter, that's when they went to Hannah Fuller, and she kind of changed the game a little bit right there and got us back in it. So she finishes up. We'll name her our player of the game. In a close contest, Definitely. She finishes up with a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds, also had a steal and a blocked shot. So good game for Hannah Fuller to be our Greenbrier East player of the game. But to make sure we don't slight anybody, we'll go down through all of them because, as you said, there was a lot of candidates tonight. And Ava Workman, as you said, had a couple of big threes. She finishes up 5 of 14 from the field, had 12 points, 3 rebounds, blocked shot, and led the team with 4 steals. Kennedy Stewart tonight, 2 of 12 from the field. She has 6 points to go along with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Jada Waller had 13 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and that's it for her. McKenna McClure tonight, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Hannah Fuller was, as we said, our player of the game, a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds, a block shot, and a steal. Now, unfortunately for Greenbrier East, they got nothing off the bench tonight, no points off the bench. So Greenbrier East finishes 19 of 57 from the field, 6 of 22 from the three-point line, a perfect 8 for 8 for the foul line for 52 points. And then Logan, Addison Amick had 11 points to go along with 5 assists and 2 steals. 6 points for Butcher tonight for Logan. She also had 9 rebounds. 7 points for Bam Mosby, and she also had 8 rebounds, a block shot, and a steal. 6 points for Jaden Mead. 22 points to lead the way for Hallie Krause tonight for Logan. She also had 5 rebounds, a block shot, and a steal, and then 6 points for Ava Albright. Couple big threes for her down the stretch. Made a huge difference in this game as Albright hit a clutch 3, and that leads to a 58-52 Logan victory. But that's going to wrap it up here of day 1 at the Battle for the Spring House. Whether you listened to us on Oldies 93 or watched on the Greenbrier Valley channel, we appreciate you sticking with us all day long. We'll go over quickly the schedule for tomorrow. It begins with the boys' consolation game at 1 o'clock. That'll be Shady Spring against Greenbrier East. The girls' consolation game will follow at 3 o'clock. That's going to be Greenbrier East against Mingo Central. Then we'll have the boys' championship game between Huntington and Morgantown at 5 o'clock, and a girls' championship game between North Marion and Logan at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Tickets are $5, still available here at the door at the Greenbrier and Colonial Halls. I invite you to come out to join us or tune in for all the action all day long on the Greenbrier Valley channel tomorrow, and we'll have the Greenbrier East Ladies Spartan basketball tomorrow at 3 p.m. here on Oldies 93, the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Ladies Spartan Countdown, scheduled to begin around 2:45. But for all the crew of Greenbrier Valley channel, for Bryce Woodruff, for Rondell Watson, for Pat Williams back at Radio Greenbrier Studios, I'm Cam Huffman saying good night from the Greenbrier.
America's resort, the Greenbrier. It's battle for the Spring House. Battle for the Spring House. Battle for the Spring House. Battle for the Spring House.
Partner right down the lane, jams it home. Wow, Greenbrier gets it back and scores to tie the game.
Long three-pointer up and in.
In off the glass and scores.
Three-pointer is good. Wow, what a shot.
He opened for a 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a tie game again. Just a big block on the other end. Open again. Fires a 3. Hits it! Another big 3 for the win.
Oh, man, what a play. 3, 2, 1. Spartan victory. The Spartans